So if you want to take out that gun and badge, I'm happy to scrap with you one day. You want to do it, let's do it. Let me know, buddy.
That is not a crime, and you're telling me to get out of my vehicle.
If you didn't know, I went to the police academy and they kicked me out.
That's my purse! I don't know you!
Spit me on my face right now! She spit in my face!
Here we have another dim-witted half-wit who's fighting to preserve our American way of life. But I don't get it. I just don't understand. Shut your mouth.
United States Post Office, Niagara Falls, New York.
A few minutes later.
Hi.
Is there a supervisor available?
You talk with her?
No, she just left. She wandered away. Can I buy a stamp while I wait?
One step?
One stamp. Was she a supervisor?
No.
I was waiting in line. She seen me and then she just left. As if I didn't need service. So is there a supervisor available?
Yeah. Okay, wait a minute. I can give you supervisor.
All right.
Huh?
Do you want one cent stamp?
No, I'm gonna stamp over here. Are you a supervisor?
Frauditors remind me of Karens. They always want a supervisor. Why do you want a supervisor? Because you want to cause trouble? Is that the reason? Shut your mouth.
Is there a supervisor available?
Can you tell Josh you want to talk with the Josh?
What's up?
You want to talk with supervisor. Yes, sir, 42 cents.
Thank you.
Ticket,
Thank
stamp.
you. Yeah, I get a receipt, please.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it. So is the supervisor still coming, or?
I don't know, he don't want to talk with you.
Huh? What's that?
Nobody is available here.
What did you say before that?
Nobody is available here.
No one's available?
Mm-hmm.
That's not what you just said a second ago.
Can you go? I give you the stamp. Don't bother. I have the customer over there standing.
Yeah, in just a second, but I wasn't finished yet. I'm still asking for a supervisor.
Every frauditor I've ever seen whines and cries for a supervisor. Can't you just go home and leave everybody alone?
I tell my supervisor, go over there. I say standing over there.
Yeah.
Okay? You don't bother my customer. Go ahead.
But I'm not done being a customer yet. They're waiting in turn in line.
Yeah, go
but
over
I'm
there.
still here.
No.
Yeah.
I already did you. Your thing is done. Go over there. Don't bother the customer.
Yeah, what is going on? Because I got to ship. Are you shipping anything?
Nothing.
No, can you please not record me?
You approached me.
Can you please not record me? Because I have every right not to be recorded.
Actually, there's no expectation of privacy in public.
There's no expectation of privacy in public.
Don't touch
Okay, well,
my stuff.
I don't care. I don't want to be recorded.
You get out
so how
from
about you
here.
remove yourself? Because you're not going to record me.
I tell Josh to call the police, and otherwise they call the police.
Can you record that for me? Can you record it? Because I'm not going to. That's.
What we do over here?
There's no expectation of privacy in public.
Yes, there is.
No, there's not.
I have every right. Yes, I do. I'm a woman.
Okay, but that doesn't change
Yes,
anything.
it does. It has
No,
a lot to
doesn't.
do with it.
No, it doesn't.
What's the point of the recording?
I don't know, but I don't.
I get it. I don't want to record either.
But
But
she
this is
approached me.
ignorant.
Did
It
she
doesn't
not?
matter what you're. Are you shipping?
doesn't want to be recorded.
And I have every right.
Go from
And
here.
and also, he told you to leave.
I was not done being a customer.
Can you say-
No, you don't make customer. I already done with
Go ahead of me.
you.
I don't care.
Yeah, wait a minute. Police coming.
Okay.
So we can do the same.
Yeah, that's right, because you have that right.
Yep.
What an annoying twit this guy is. Can somebody stuff a sock in his mouth and send him on his way?
Yeah, well, then that's another thing. He's in a post office, so you're technically breaking privacy rights. It's just like being in a store. You're breaking privacy. You're in a post office shipping things. You got personal information on packages.
How about you read poster 7? It's right there on the wall. It's the rule.
Says what?
Poster 7. Rules and regulations governing this federal building. How about you educate yourself on that?
No, moron. What if you get educated? You read Poster 7, comprehend it, digest it, and then shut your mouth.
Either way, you don't need to record me. What do you say? Oh, I'm gonna lose my shit. I'm just.
I think that's right.
Where, show me where it says that.
Go ahead.
Show me.
Poster 7 right there in
Show
the
me.
middle. Go ahead. Poster 7. It says rules and regulations. I can point it out for you if you'd like.
Show me, because I
All
don't
right.
see it anywhere.
Sure. Right here. This paragraph.
For news, advertising of commercial purposes.
No, read the whole
Okay.
paragraph, ma'am.
For news purposes may be taken in entrance lobbies, let's see, meeting except for prohibited official signs. Order a rule, other photographs may be taken only with the permission of local post.
That other is classified in protected areas.
No.
Yes, it is.
No,
No.
you're reading that all wrong.
No, you are.
Yes, no.
You are.
Here, read it. It said for photographs for news, advertising, or commercial purposes. And it says here only with the permission of local postmaster
That's
or
if
installation head.
other.
Exactly.
Go ahead.
So now I'll let you educate yourself.
No, you educate yourself, ma'am.
The postmasters around the country really need to step up and put their foot down on these jackwagons who think they know everything. Shut your mouth! Oh, I'm getting a headache from listening to you.
So do me a favor and grow up, because you look like a fool. Remember
Thank
that?
you. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Have a good one.
You should stick around till the police gets here so you can get educated.
All right, Tuesday.
5 minutes later.
I just want to know why you're recording us.
I'm just waiting for the police.
Police for what?
Yeah.
Because the post office called the police department. Waiting for the police.
What all caused it? Like, what happened?
Some people being uneducated and stupid, so we're going to wait for the police to show up.
I don't even know what to say. I just don't want to be recorded. Point blank, period.
We have no expectation of privacy in public.
Oh, is that like a law?
Against the law.
Oh, what law is that? Funny, because I've never heard about that.
But you can't record people without their permission.
That's inaccurate.
I swear to God, I just looked it up.
What is wrong? There's no expectation of privacy in public. Look how many cameras are in here. They record you all the time.
Okay,
Look
but
how many street cameras there are. Look how many cameras are in Walmart. How many businesses have you given permission to record?
But that's different. This is a government office.
It doesn't matter.
Like a gray shirt with blue pants and gray shoes, blue eyes.
The young lady calls police, and as they arrive, they don't look too happy. Let's see what happens next.
How's it going, buddy?
Good. I get your name and badge number?
Daniels. 17167.
All right. Officer, is your name and badge number?
What's your name? Paul. 17200.
All right.
What's your name?
My first name's Jay.
What's your last name?
And I don't have to give you that.
You don't?
No.
Well, in a few minutes you might have to.
Now,
Okay. Are
First-
you refusing to leave her?
no.
Okay. Have
No.
you been asked to leave?
This is a public building, and
Are you conducting any business there?
Yes, I am. Yes, I
Do you
am.
have receipts that you mailed things here?
Yes, I do.
Can you show me?
Sure.
Okay, hang on a minute. You got any weapons on you?
Whoa! Don't touch me. I don't have any weapons. Hey, you guys don't need to. This is not 6 feet social distancing. You guys don't need to come up on me like that.
Well, we were called here.
I know that, but let me reach here and show you your policy. Your policy.
Thank you.
Your policy. Citizen encounters. Are you familiar? Because you're already not following your own policy.
Really?
Yeah.
What does it say?
Now, what kind of a bird brain carries around police policy unless you have the intent to provoke the police? Oh, you're a bloody moron.
Right here, citizen encounters in reference to enforcement action include, but not limited to, investigative detentions, traffic stops, arrests, searches and seizures, and application of force by officers.
Yeah, we were called for an unwanted person.
Yeah.
Which was you.
But,
So we're investigating that.
yep,
Yeah.
but you still have to follow policy, and,
I am.
and right now you're
Yes,
not.
yes, I am.
No, you're not.
How am I in violation?
We can get to that in a minute,
No,
but
tell me.
first,
You don't know.
yes, I do.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
I'm actually following my policy right now.
No, you're
We're
not.
investigating an unwanted party, which is you.
Yeah, on a public building, I was
Yeah, it
conducting
doesn't matter.
business,
Okay.
and I was waiting
And
for
now
the
you're no longer
supervisor.
wanted here.
Yeah, but
Why
I
have you
wasn't
left?
done. I wasn't
Why have
done
you left?
because it's a public building, and I can stay here until closing. I have
This
to.
receipt was printed about 45 minutes ago.
I know it took you guys that long to get here.
We're busy.
just got off the phone with the dispatch probably about 7 minutes ago. So.
Well, as far as I know, this is not as far as I know, it's legally a public building.
Yeah, it is.
It is a public building. I was here conducting business. I was in line talking to the guy at the counter when this lady here showed up and she was waiting in line. And then the guy at the counter was trying to tell me I was done with my transaction when I was still waiting for a supervisor.
You see, boys and girls, you don't want to grow up to be like this man. He's a very, very, very bad man. Plus, he's a half-witted dimwit.
Do you need a supervisor today for that?
I did need a supervisor.
And what happened? Okay, let me talk.
But she doesn't know the reason. Can we step over here away from her?
Well,
Because this is ridiculous.
Well, hang on a minute. You want to record everyone else, and now you
either
want your privacy when you're recording everyone else, and they want their privacy.
because this is a conversation between me and you, not me, you, and her.
Okay. Well, she's standing on public property.
All right, so am I.
Okay, so talk to me.
All right, so
you
I'm not breaking the law. I'm not breaking the law.
You asked for a supervisor.
I did.
And then what happened?
She showed up and wouldn't allow me to continue the transaction.
She showed up and
Yeah, hold on. She started saying things, so I turned around because she approached me. She said, "Why are you recording?"
Yeah,
I said,
people don't want you recording.
"Because I can. You're not feelings police. You're a law enforcement. I have not broken the law."
I'm telling you that obviously people get uncomfortable when you're.
All right.
Me. I don't know.
All right. So I no longer wish to engage with you. I want your supervisor.
This dim-witted bird brain is clearly displaying a pattern. He wants the supervisor, or he's going to cry to his mommy. I wonder if his mother's name is Karen. Ooh, most likely is.
What do you mean too bad?
We're dealing with you right now.
I want to speak to your supervisor.
Okay, well,
I no longer wish to answer any questions until I speak to a supervisor.
We're not questioning you.
Okay, then I'll stand over here, and then you can get a supervisor. And you can educate these people, and there's no expectation of privacy in public. Well, according to your policy, you do. So let's get a supervisor over here. Can we get a supervisor, please?
You don't want to leave, right? Is that what you're saying?
That's not what I said. That's not what I said.
Well, I just asked you if you wanted to leave, and you said no. You're allowed to stay here until it closes.
I am allowed to be here till 2 p.m.
So I'm
when it
asking
closes.
you right now. You're done with your business, right?
As soon as
Are you done? I'm just asking you. Are you done with your business here?
Well, technically, since they refused to let me speak to a supervisor after
You want me to go ask them if the supervisor will come out and speak with you? Is that would that help you out?
No, I mean,
wouldn't help you out?
no, I can come back at another time or speak on the phone or schedule an appointment.
That sounds like a good plan.
But I was at the counter conducting my business when she came up and said that I had to stop recording her because I didn't give her permission.
Well, yeah, I mean,
But there is no expectation of privacy in public.
This Frauditor is a poor excuse for a man. He sounds like a whiny crybaby snowflake. Oh, please go home and leave us alone.
I already told you, people don't, I mean, you're at a post office, people don't like being...
I know, but it's still my right. Their feelings
like you wanted privacy between me and you.
I didn't ask for privacy. I asked to step... No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
So what I'm saying is it goes both ways. She's allowed to stay in here if she wanted.
I asked if we could have our conversation over here so she's not chiming in over my shoulder.
So are you willing to come back at another time to speak with a supervisor here?
That's between me and whatever I want to do. Now it's up to...
Well, I just asked you, I could go ask for a supervisor to come out and speak with you if that's...
Well, I don't know if... No, I don't want to speak to them right now because I'm speaking with you right now. Okay. I'm speaking with you right now. I still asked to speak to your supervisor.
You said you wanted to speak with a supervisor from them, and then you said you wanted to speak with a supervisor.
I want to speak with your supervisor.
Now he wants to speak with our supervisor. But...
Here, I can hand you this. You can glance at it.
We know it.
Do you? Because you're not following it. I have all the important parts right there. He did not follow it. He did not follow it. You haven't followed it. And now I wish to speak to a supervisor about it. Wait till you get to the last page. Go ahead. It's your policy, not mine.
What's the motive? What's the outcome that you're trying to get? Waste these men's time that could be, protecting other people that need to be protected, or are we just going to waste time for what reason?
It's an education purpose. You clearly need educated.
Oh, I understand completely now. I didn't know that you were an educator. You're some kind of professor. I get it.
If I do find my personal information on the internet, I will be filing a lawsuit against you.
Okay, if you think that's your best course of action, go right ahead.
Yeah, I will. Because that's my home address. I have 4 children. I'm not okay with that.
A few moments later.
I shouldn't even have to ask you. Per your department policy, you're supposed to introduce yourself and explain. No, verbally. Introduce yourself verbally and explain the reason for the questioning and why you were making the interaction. As soon as possible. As soon as possible. You did not introduce yourself. No, you did not. I had to ask you for your name and badge number. I had to ask you first. Your job is to introduce yourself. That was the first failure in your policy. Second failure in your policy is the failure to operate under a unbiased policing. Okay, that's your opinion. I'm using facts, you're using opinion. How am I wrong? How about you educate me then if I'm wrong? Okay, then educate me then.
As soon as I got out of the car, you asked my name and my badge number. I gave it to you. So tell me how I'm wrong. And I told you we were here for an unwanted person, which is you.
Yeah?
That's exactly what I said.
I had to ask you.
So why don't you record, or why don't you go back on your tape and look?
Oh, I will. Trust me.
What these frauditors try to do is provoke the officer into losing his or her temper. That way they can file a complaint and possibly a lawsuit. They're worthless. That's all. They're just worthless.
Why do you feel so aggressive?
I'm standing right here.
I know, but why does your mindset feel so aggressive?
That's on you, buddy.
Do you have any?
Have I done anything that's aggressive toward you yet?
Do you have any recent disciplinary actions?
Have I? I haven't. I'm standing right
Do you have any recent disciplinary actions?
I'm standing right here.
Do you have any recent officer complaints?
I'm standing right here.
I understand that.
Not aggressive at all.
You feel it, though. I can feel your energy.
Now brace yourself, because this bloody moron is going to talk about feminine hygiene products as well as condoms. What this has to do with filming in the post office and protecting our First Amendment rights, I have no idea. But give a listen.
Every time you go to Walmart and shop, every woman that goes in there gets recorded when they pick out their feminine hygiene products. They don't want to think about it, but every aisle that has makeup or feminine hygiene products has got 3 cameras in it. They're getting recorded picking out the tampons they decide to use. When guys are in there buying condoms, you get recorded picking out the type of condoms you would like to use because there's no expectation of privacy in public. Your entire shopping list gets recorded. And if there's a crime going on in that aisle while you're there and you happen to be there and that footage from Walmart security ends up getting put on the news. Do you know these people? And you're in the aisle shopping for condoms at the same time. That's unfortunate. It's going to get put on the damn news. Am I wrong or right? If a crime happened right in front of somebody buying some tampons or some condoms, and that Walmart security needed to prove that crime, but there's somebody in the background buying condoms or tampons, two of the most discreet transactions that people like to keep to themselves. Like how many guys will go out and buy their wife's tampons? They think it makes them feel like less of a man if they get seen at the checkout as a box of tampons. I don't care, I'll buy a whole cart. I clearly don't have the body parts that uses a tampon. It's clearly not for me.
Oh my goodness, I have to stay within the community guidelines, so I can't comment on that. But let your mind wander.
It's obviously for a female companion. But people get all bent out of shape because...
Who's people? Like, who gets all bent out of shape?
Well, this lady that was here at the post office got bent out of shape because I had a camera.
Much later.
Well, I have your department policy on citizen encounters.
Okay.
And the way these officers approached me today, I have it on video. I'm sure if you could go watch it later, you're more than welcome to. You will see they violated this policy.
How did you feel that they did not follow policy, sir?
Right, let's get to that part. Now, professionalism and citizen encounters.
Why are my officers here today? What's the situation that they came up and talked to you?
Sure. So I came in and I was just conducting my business. I was gathering content for my story. Okay. I walked in, checked out
What type of story are you doing?
It's for the press. It's a member of the media.
Come on, officer, don't you recognize this man? He's a YouTube personality. Come on.
But
Like what's it about? Like something wrong with the post office?
no, I'm just doing a story on a post office.
Oh, on a post
Yep.
office?
And so I walked in.
Like the history of it, or
No, like, so I walked in, I gathered my content, show what the different shipping options are, what the pricing is, the different things that they have available, different
like
services.
prices going up or something like that?
Some of that I have covered.
Okay. As far as you being dissatisfied with the way the officer spoke to you, I can get how you feel that way, and we have a process for that, the complaint process.
Oh, I know, I'm familiar.
You can go onto our website,
Okay.
And the city website, and there's an online template to file a complaint.
Sure.
And it'll be investigated, and if things were done wrong, they'll be held accountable for those things. You also, if you want to, you can go down to the police station itself at 1925 Main Street, and we can hand you a paper copy of that for you to fill out.
But you guys have limited access to that building on the weekends, and I mean, that's,
Okay.
I understand it's not
So do you have
staffed.
any more questions for me, sir?
I understand that not without seeing the way that your officers interacted today, without seeing it in video or on their video,
Saying what?
without seeing how
Yeah.
they interacted. But based on what I have told you, can I get your opinion before you leave on what you think?
Well, I don't give an opinion based on just what one person's told me.
The blubbering knucklehead is trying to get the officer to commit to an answer. That would be good for a lawsuit, but to no avail. The officer is smarter than that.
I investigate all the facts and circumstances, and then I make a determination.
That's the answer I was looking
can't
for.
give that to you
That's
now.
good. That's the answer I was looking
I
for.
explained the process to you.
Yep.
Go ahead. If you're unhappy, file that complaint, and it'll be investigated fully. If they did anything wrong, they'll be held accountable.
All right. I'd also like to recommend maybe you guys have a refresher course on this policy, because it doesn't seem that, even if they do know it, it doesn't seem they're actually following it.
Okay, well, I appreciate that input and that feedback, sir.
Yeah.
And I hope your day gets better, all right?
Yeah, and you stay safe. I appreciate it. And thank
too.
you.
Have a good evening. Good luck with your story.
Thank you for your professionalism, and thank you for being cordial.
All right, have a good day, sir.
You as well.
That'll wrap it up for this nonsense. Now, this idiot thinks that he went out and did something good today and protected our First Amendment American rights, when in fact all he did was waste police resources. There were a total of 4 police officers there that could have been doing something else to serve the community. But that's what these idiots do. As always, if you'd like to see more of these idiots on this channel, please subscribe, and thanks so much for watching. Cheers to that.